A couple of kilometers from the Sandipani ashram is the Mangalnath Mandir, a temple dedicated to the planet Mars. The temple is located on the banks of the holy river Shipra. According to the Matsya Purana, the Mangalnath Mandir Ujjain is the birthplace of Mars. Devotees throng the temple to perform Mangal Dosha, which obstructs marriage, the puja for themselves. Mangalnath temple is dedicated to Lord Mahadev because according to mythology it is said that when battling a demon, a drop or perspiration of Mahadev fell here and it gave rise to a Shivling and the Mangal planet was born. The Siddhavat temple and Ghat is located very close to the Mangalnath temple. The puja in this temple is conducted mainly for the tree that Devi Parvati had planted thousands of years ago. A temple is located along the Shipra river and sitting on the Siddhavat Ghat offers absolutely calmness and peace to one's soul. The Pandits also perform Pinda Puja for our ancestors on the Ghat. The Kaal Bhairav Mandir is a very significant temple of Ujjain. Kaal Bhairav is the Kshetrapal, the guardian of Ujjain. It is said that one who visits the Mahakal temple must also visit the Kaal Bhairav temple to receive complete blessings of Mahakal, else it is incomplete. Liquor is offered to the temple deity as one of the 5 tantric ritual offerings known as Panchamakara. The Gadkalika Devi Mandir is a Shakti Peet, where one of Devi Sati's parts has fallen and hence the temple is energized and consecrated. Devi Sati's upper lip fell at this location. As with any other Shakti Peet, the energies of the temple are exuberant and striking and would take any meditator into a trance. The Vaibhav Mahalakshmi temple dedicated to Mahalakshmi and the Sri Striman Ganesh Mandir are located on the same lane as the Gadkalika Mandir. Though small, these temples have a beautiful vibe. Again on the same road, but a couple of kilometers away, you can find the Samadhi of Matsyendranath, a saint yogi who was one of the most important revivalists of Hatha Yoga and was also the author of great books on Hatha Yoga. He was one of the 84 Mahasiddhas, the guru of Gorakshnath, and regarded as an incarnation of Avalokeshwar by the Buddhists. When we sit by the Samadhi of the saint, divine energies are definitely felt, as with other jivas who have attained Mahasamadhi by leaving their body at their will. The Bratrhari cave is located a kilometer from here. King Bratrhari, brother of King Vikramaditya, was a great 5th century king of Ujjain. It is said that Raja Bratrhari was out on a hunt one day and he saw a woman jump into the pyre of her husband, as her grief would not let her stay alive. Raja Bratrhari was moved and this incident stayed in his mind. When he returned to his palace, he told the story to Rani Pingala and asked her if she would do the same. Rani Pingala said that she would die on hearing the news itself and there would be no chance of her staying alive until the funeral ceremony. Raja Bratrhari decided to test her and went on a hunt once again and sent the news of his death back to the palace. The Maharani died on hearing the news as she had promised, and Raja Bratrhari was grief-stricken. Guru Goraknath heard about the grief of the king and came to help him overcome his grief. It is said that Guru Goraknath created 750 copies of Rani Pingala to demonstrate the illusory nature of the world to Raja Bratrhari. Even though Rani Pingala was brought back to life, Raja Bratrhari decided to renounce the world and become a follower of Guru Goraknath. Raja, who then turned a sage, meditated in the Bratrhari Gufa for 12 years. It is also said to be a secret path to the Chardham temple Ujjain from this Gufa. The Tilkeshwar Mahadev temple and Rinmukteshwar Mahadev temple are one of the 74 Shiva Mandirs in Ujjain. Ancient and divine, devotees can perform Abhishek for the Shiva Linga here. The Rinmukteshwar is along the Shipra river, and one can be seated on the ghat to experience the calmness and beauty of the river. On the return from the north temples and moving back to the center of Ujjain, we find the Gopal Dwarakadeesh Mandir. Situated in the middle of the bustling big market square, it is one of the popular places of pilgrimage in Ujjain. The Gopal Mandir is dedicated to Lord Krishna. The temple was built in the 19th century by Bayaji Bai Shinde, the wife of Maratha king Daulatrao Shinde, in the 19th century. Gopal Mandir is the second largest temple in Ujjain after Mahakaleshwar. Exhibiting a brilliant specimen of Maratha architecture, the temple is a marble towered structure. The temple houses a 2-foot tall silver gilded statue of Lord Krishna placed on a marble inlaid altar with silver plated doors. It is said that the silver plated doors that had been stolen by Muhammad Ghazi from the Somnath temple were taken back to Lahore by Muhammad Shah Abdali, who was an Afghan invader. After a long struggle, the doors were recovered and were installed at the Gopal Mandir. Besides, the temple also features idols of Lord Shiva, Parvati and Garuda. Janmashtami and Harihar Parva are celebrated with great pomp in this temple complex. The festival of Harihar Parva marks the meeting of Lord Krishna, Hari, and Lord Shiva, Har. Lord Mahakal from the Mahakaleshwar temple arrives in the temple at the stroke of midnight to visit Lord Krishna. The grand puja continues for 2 hours. Around 6 kilometers from the center of Ujjain towards Indore is the Shani Navagraha Mandir. The temple is located along the Triveni Ghat, which is the convergence of holy rivers Shipra, Gandaki and Saraswati. Standing strong for over 2000 years, the Shani Mandir in Ujjain is India's first Navagraha Mandir and the only Shani temple in the world where Shani Dev has been idolized as Lord Shiva. Amavasya nights are given special importance at the temple, with thousands of devotees offer more than 5 quintals of oil to the Lord. Saturdays are also considered to be auspicious for a visit to the temple since it is considered the day of Shani. Shani is known to be the god of justice and known for giving wealth and prosperity to those who are known to be good and bring punishments on the ones who do evil deeds. Ujjain, as we see in this blog, is not just a city, but one of the holiest cities in India. Every corner of the city is filled with energized and consecrated locations. Ujjain is not only heaven on earth for Shiva Bhakts, but the aura of the city is captivating for one and all. Jai Mahakal.